Welcome to the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast. My name is Katie Dodd, and I am a nutrition entrepreneur. But here's the catch. I have a full-time traditional dietitian job. My entrepreneurial endeavors are my side hustle. I've been making six figures through my job and side hustle doing things that I love. If I can do it, you can too. This podcast is for dietitians, interns, and students who want to be inspired to start or perfect the side hustle of their dreams. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the 38th episode of the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast, nutrition software for your practice. Today, I will be interviewing Sarah Achleithner. Sarah is the regional manager for North America of Nutrium, a personalized software nutrition company. Nutrium is also the sponsor of today's podcast, so a huge thank you and welcome to the podcast, Sarah. Would you like to share a few words before we get started?
Well, thanks so much for having me, Katie. It is so fantastic to be here. But as Katie mentioned, I am Nutrium's regional manager for North America. A little bit about me is I have my bachelor's degree in nutritional dietetics from the University of Nevada, Reno. And over the last 6 years, I've worked with dozens of dietitians to grow and optimize their nutrition businesses through SEO, content creation, website management, outreach, etc. So when I transitioned to my role over here at Nutrium, it really wasn't such a stretch because I'm already super familiar with how to help RDs kind of streamline their private practices and make them more efficient. And that's why I'm really glad to be here with Katie today talking about how we can use Nutrium to benefit nutrition professionals and really optimize your practice.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you here. So Today we're talking about nutrition software. Can you explain to our listeners what exactly nutrition software is and who could benefit from using it?
Yeah, so nutrition software basically is a way to keep everything organized for your business. So whether you're doing meal plans, nutrition analysis, scheduling, keeping track of client data, having a really good nutrition software is almost vital to having a thriving nutrition business, just simply so you can keep everything in one spot. And that's what Nutrium really does the best, is it just really is kind of a one-stop shop for dietitians because it helps you stay organized. Everything is all together so you never miss anything and you're not paying for all of these like different types of packages and everything. It's just all together. And especially when you're using a nutrition software program in general, anyone can use this and anyone can benefit from it because you're going to be organized. You're going to reduce your client churn by staying on top of your different clients, keeping track of them, but you can also spend less time and money on different programs that you can use, therefore leading you to spend more time on your clients.
Yeah, awesome. So really just an all-in-one. It covers everything you need. So
absolutely.
So you mentioned Nutrium. So could you tell us a little bit more about Nutrium? What is it? How can it benefit the dietitian side hustler?
Yeah. So as I kind of mentioned in our previous question, is Nutrium is just a one-stop shop for dietitians of any career stage. And Nutrium definitely can stand out from other things on the market. I know there are a lot of other nutrition software programs that people do use, but Nutrium is different simply because it offers meal plans, meal templates, scheduling, different payment systems, nutrition analysis, a website landing page that includes a blog, a recipe section, and just a whole bunch of other stuff that will keep everything in one spot and keep you super organized and really have everything really accessible and easy to find. And I think that's just really important for dietitians when they are doing a business and having it be virtual, regardless of where you are at in your career stage. And especially, since, you guys are all super awesome hustlers over here and you're just looking for different ways to continue to optimize your practice. Nutrium really offers so many benefits because you can have a flexible pricing plan, which actually scales the number of clientele that you have in your business. And it's also free up to a certain point. So if you're just starting out, you're not going to break your bank. You can just feel comfortable having a free account with a lot of really great features that will still benefit you. But then as you scale and start to make more money, the price will scale with that, but at a very affordable rate. And so, that's super great for you, right? You're saving money on all these other platforms just to have like a really great deal on something that does everything together. It also offers an affiliate program, which is another great way to scale your income because you can use the affiliate program that Nutrium has, refer it to other people, and then you make money in your pocket, which super great to have an extra source of income. And it also keeps you focused on growing your clients too, right? Since we mentioned that kind of has everything in one spot. When you are focused only on growing your clientele and not worried about all these different apps that you have open on your computer or your phone or whatever, then you're not going to be so hyperactive about like trying to figure out, oh, this Excel spreadsheet, I need to update this, I need to make a call here. Like you have everything on one spot. So since, you don't have to worry about doing all of the additionals, you can really focus on growing your business, focusing on your clientele, increasing your client, reducing your client churn rate and all of that kind of stuff. So that way you can really be the best that you can be within your private practice.
Yeah. And I love that Nutrium offers that free platform for getting started. Because I think a lot of dietitian side hustlers, as they're dabbling into seeing clients, they're at the situation like, oh, I don't have patients yet. I want to get them, but I want to have everything in place. So I love that it's kind of like a really easy entry point. And then the pricing scales as they grow clients, because as you have clients, you have more money to invest in your business. So I do appreciate that about Nutrium. And the affiliate program. The affiliate program is great because I do always talk about having multiple streams of income as your side hustle. So that way you're not completely reliant on one source of income. So yeah, this is great. So I know a lot of our listeners are interested in working with clients, but they're often held back by not having those resources to get started. Can you talk a little bit about the ease of use with this platform?
Yeah. So when it comes to having, like you're just starting out, there's so many things to consider. You need a website, you need social media, you need billing, you need a scheduler, you need meal plans, you need a nutrition analysis. Like there are so many things that you will need to just start off a business, right? And so Nutrium really comes in and solves a lot of those pain points, because we offer, with any package that you have, you will get a free website landing page that you can create yourself. And it comes with an incredible SEO. The SEO for the website landing page is all based off of Nutrium's hosting site, which already has amazing results. So if you, are typing in diet, like your name, and you are within the Nutrium website, you will actually populate the first or second choice on Google, which is incredible. And people will get to know you. They will see your name. They will see that they can book through you. They can see what you do. And again, it just attracts more clients and gets your name out there, because again, having such a great SEO presence is such a huge thing to get started with your private practice. But it can be so daunting if you don't know how to do it. You have to hire someone else, hire a website person. Like it's just a lot. But with Nutrium, it's not. And it's free again with your subscription, which I think is just incredible. And, it offers a blog page, a recipe page, so people can really see what you do, and you can use this as a feature. Again, whether you're starting out or you are established, there is no reason for you not to really use this feature, because it's just another way to get yourself out there, and it's not intimidating. Again, it takes a few minutes to set up and you're good to go. So I think that is a great place to get started. And then, Nutrium also offers pre-made meal plan templates. So instead of having to create your own for every single thing, we do offer a lot of the pre-made ones. Of course, you can customize it to yourself and to your clients and whatever you feel is necessary. But, we kind of did a lot of that work for you. So if you are just getting started, you don't know where to go, you can just go ahead and start off with these meal plan templates that we already have. Another thing is we offer client communication with our app that we have, which is very easy to use for communicating with clients. So, if you are wanting to get started and how do I talk to people? How do I get them to respond to me instead of just doing email? This is a very instantaneous kind of thing where people are, you can message them on the app, they'll respond to you. You can keep up to date with them, see what they're doing, what their food diaries look like, that kind of stuff. And again, it just makes it very easy for you as well as your clients to use. And, it doesn't matter, again, how many years you've been in the business, whether you're just starting. I just think it's that easy. And then kind of, I guess, going back to the meal plan, and then, we do offer the nutrition analysis too. So instead of having to get a different program for the nutrition analysis, we offer it there right within the platform. It shows, numbers for all of your meal plans, for all of your different meals that you have, for each recipe that you upload. It calculates everything, macronutrients, micronutrients. It's really all completely comprehensive. And then if you really are just looking for additional resources for all of this other stuff that Nutrium offers, we have a blog, we have a Facebook page, we have a YouTube page where we just really share so many tips and tricks, so many different ways that you can continue to grow your business, as well as how you can use your Nutrium's platform to continue to benefit the business that you have.
Yeah. And I really think that's one of the benefits of having nutrition software like Nutrium is that it saves you time. I mean, so often we don't think about this, but time is money. And if when we're just getting started and we're trying to like find all these low cost or free options, and we're trying to piecemeal everything together, it's going to take you a lot of times to figure out how to do the things. And, you know, that's one of the benefits of having a software platform like this, because it's going to save you time. Your time is money. You could spend your time on the things that really matter, and that is moving your business forward. So, so yeah, this was a great picture of all the things. So can we talk a little bit about how Nutrium works for the consumer? I know that there's a mobile app, so maybe you could fill our listeners in a little bit more on, you know, here's all the cool features for you guys, but here's what it looks like for your clients.
Right, exactly. I think one of the biggest parts with having a private practice is making sure that your clients feel heard and they feel connected to you. I think a lot of the reason why clients churn is because they feel that you're not listening, you're not responsive enough, you're not paying attention to them enough. You know, of course, everyone is different, but I do feel that clients want to feel like they're heard. And if they have a question, they don't want to wait 2 weeks before their next appointment, you know? And so that's kind of why we have the app, is to communicate with clients in real time. And so they can upload a food diary if you are tracking that sort of thing. And you can see what they're eating, what their food intake looks like. And you can really keep track of that. If they have a question for you, they can text you within the app themselves. And you can also give them feedback when they upload the food diary. It's like, okay, great. I noticed that, you know, we had said, it would be great for you to try to aim for 70 ounces of water a day, but you're really hitting 50. You know, what if we, you know, how can we like really strategize that right now in real time to help you kind of get that water intake up a little bit more? Or, you know, are there other strategies that we can do? And that way it just kind of makes them feel that you care and that they're heard. And of course you care for your clients, right? But it's just nice to have that option to really connect with them in that way. And I think that's really great. And again, like the app that we have is included with any price point that you have with Nutrium, which is just crazy. So like for like the cheapest price plan up, I mean, you can have like pretty much all of this will come with your subscription package. So we just really wanted to make sure that the clients feel heard and that they feel connected to you.
Yeah, that's great. And I think a lot of times clients will come to you for a specific issue, but they'll often stay because of that relationship, because of that community,
Absolutely.
ease of use, all the things that it sounds like Nutrium can offer. So I want to go back and talk a little bit more about the meal plans and nutrient analysis. Just recently in one of our Facebook communities, I ran across a dietitian who shared that she was still doing her nutrient analysis by hand. She was using, like, she'd go look up everything online, do it by hand. And I was just thinking, my goodness, how much time is that taking her that she could be spending doing other awesome things in our side hustle? And even for dietitian side hustlers, we know we have less time. A lot of us are working a full-time job, a part-time job, have kids, all the things. So it kind of blows my mind, like, oh my goodness, that if we think of our time as money, how much that actually takes away from our business and actually being able to reach people. So can we talk a little bit more about that nutrition analysis and meal planning functions of the Nutrium software?
Sure. So to be perfectly honest, the nutrition analysis is the main reason why I am like so gung-ho about this software program, is because I've used so many other nutrition analysis programs within the US before, and I have just not been super satisfied with them. I felt that they're not responsive, they're slow, I just don't like them, and I've never enjoyed that. And so when I discovered that they had a nutrition analysis built in, and I was like, yes, thank the heavens, problem solved. It's amazing. So the nutrition analysis is fantastic. You enter in your recipe, and you enter in your different ingredients as you would for a nutrition analysis, and it'll spit out your macronutrients, your micronutrients, different percentages for your daily values, what it is per portion, what it is total, just very inclusive, very easy to use, and it's just very simple. And then it, like if you had a recipe that you were analyzing, it was like your own personal recipe that you had that you wanted to give to your clients, and you analyzed it. You can then take that recipe and drag and drop it into other templates that are already on Nutrium. So for example, if you have an amazing savory oat recipe that everyone loves, you just want to include it in your meal plan, you enter in your recipe with Nutrium, and then you take it and then you add it into like a breakfast meal plan for your client. And it'll automatically include all of the nutrition, all of the data that you would need. it'll just all enter it in there and just kind of like populate everything. And I think that's incredible. I think it's amazing. You can obviously like download it. You can send it to people. You can have a PDF. Like you can do a lot of things with the recipes. You can also have the recipe linked on your website with Nutrium as well. So it's very easy for people to see and to get, which I really like. It also syncs with the USDA database. So you don't have to worry about not finding a certain food that you want. Of course, if there's something like very specific that you like, it's just not on the database, then you can just easily enter it in on your own with the certain nutrients that you really want calculated. So I think that's really nice. And it'll also tell you so if you were going through a recipe, like with your savory oatmeal, and then you notice that you were short on thiamine or something, it'll tell you kind of where you're lacking and what you could kind of do to improve it, if that is like a certain nutrient that you were really wanting to pay attention to. And the same kind of goes into the meal plan templates. So like all the meal plans that Nutrium has are laid out, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, that kind of stuff. Of course, it's very easy to modify. It's already like kind of there. We have like a whole bunch of different ones for different nutrition needs. But if you wanted to modify it a little bit, it's definitely not a problem to modify what we already have, just to kind of make it more personalized. You could do the same meal plan for every single day. It could be one for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It could be one for every Tuesday, Saturday, like whatever it is that's going to work best for your client. You can just customize everything to have it be like work in your client's favor, but we already have it kind of all laid out for a lot of other things for you. So that way it's kind of like a good starting point for you.
Awesome. That sounds great. So I know I keep coming back to the dietitian side hustle piece. And I think a lot of dietitians who are side hustlers and are just starting out, they're a little bit hesitant on like, oh, is this for me? So if we could speak maybe a little bit more about, is Nutrium just for full-time entrepreneurs? Like what about the startup dietitian, the dietitian side hustler who is still working on getting that first client?
It is absolutely for everyone. It doesn't matter what stage of private practice you're in, whether you're starting out, you're a student, you are in private practice for 15 years, it doesn't matter, because it can really just adapt and meet you where you're at. And I think that's what's so great is it's completely scalable. You could have all of the features that we have, you can really use it for anywhere you want. Even if you already have a website, you already have like different things established, take advantage of Nutrium, because we do, if you have a website, why not have a second one, like a landing page just for Nutrium, just to get you more SEO, more clients. Again, kind of going back to the side hustle, why not have so many different streams for you to continue to get more clients, for you to make more money for your private practice, correct? See more people as well, help them, but ultimately in the end, you want your name out there more, so more people can come see you. And again, it can be, it's for everyone as well, with the affiliate links, with the, different features that we offer, you can really pick and choose what's going to be best for you in your practice. Of course, it's meant to be kind of used as like an overall thing, right? To really help your practice, but, get rid of all of the extra stuff that you are using outside of it, right? And just kind of like transition to have everything in one spot again. So it's very streamlined and it'll just continue to save you time, because that's really the whole point of the software.
Yeah, that is great. So I know we have a special offer for our Dietitian Side Hustle listeners. Would you mind sharing with everyone?
Yes. So we have given Katie a special code. So when you use the code KD25, you will get a 14-day free trial of Nutrium, as well as 25% off of your first purchase. So whether it's like a 1-month subscription package, a year, 2 months, whatever the case is, you will get 25% off your very first purchase. So use the code KD25 to redeem that.
Awesome. And I will include that link in the show notes for anyone who wants to have the direct link to it and a little reminder of what's the code. So thank you so much, Sarah, for being on the podcast. Where can people find more information about Nutrium?
So we have an Instagram, a Facebook, as well as a YouTube page that we upload pretty frequently on, and we are very active on our different social media accounts. So make sure you follow us there for a lot of updates, some fun tidbits, and facts and everything like that. And also a fun fact is we are actually based in Europe. So if you are interested in kind of like engaging with more of like an international community as well, we have a lot of that on our social platforms as well. So it's kind of a fun way to engage, but we do share a lot of information about optimizing your private practice, ways to boost your private practice, how to continue to engage people, increase your clientele, reduce client retention, that kind of stuff, which is all just really important stuff for when you are looking at, your business in general and really wanting to take it to the next level. So we are there. We have a blog, we have a website, and we also have an FAQ section, which offers a lot of really helpful content for like how to use our platform and how you can continue to optimize your business with Nutrium.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the podcast today. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was great talking to you.
Yeah. If you want to take advantage of Nutrium's free 14-day trial, as well as the 25% off discount on your first purchase, be sure to head on over to their website. The link is in the show notes, but you could also go to app.nutrium.io/redeem. When you're there, use my special code KD25 to receive that 14-day free trial and that 25% discount. And please note that code will be valid until June 1st of 2021.